You know that I'm an enjoyer of horde gameplay. At the same time, I know that it scares off less experienced players. That's why I'm gonna show you how to achieve this by 1500 while starting as KAZAN, which will allow me to get an achievement that is called Tatarstan, that requires me to conquer all of this culture as this nation. And guys, we've got a challenge, because at 120,000 subscribers, so we're lacking only 8,000 right now, I plan to do 3 months as Ryukyu without going horde. So you better hit that subscription button and let's get to this challenge. I will not start with the rivals, because you can see that Nogai and Great Horde, they both rivaled me. But at least Great Horde also rivaled Nogai. And you know, me rivaling any of this will make more likely for them to ally each other. At least right now I know that these two cannot ally each other because these two are rivals. So there's a possibility that Great Horde will ally Uzbek. We have to avoid that. So rivals, they will come just before the first war. Then let's go to take this decision, which gives me yearly prestige as well as legalism. From the estates, it's only tribes where I will get loyalty, national manpower and religious unity. Then sell titles and seize lands to keep it above 20. Take a diet, which is, raising, sure, doable. Take some advisors, which is gonna be maintenance, spy network, and inflation. And inflation is useful because we've got a gold mine. That's a very unique situation which Kazan has. Let's just develop it to get 2 income. And then we gotta start recruiting mercs. Let's first see what kind of generals we're gonna get. This is good for fighting, not good for sieging. This is okay for sieging. How about here? I could take free company, which is 7,000 for 0.6 ducats a month. We could take independent Cossacks cost, which is 2,000 less. It costs 1.5 more ducats, but it gives me free siege. And honestly, it's worth the money. With the diplomas that we're having, I'm gonna build spine from Muscovy, and second nation I'll choose based on their alliances. Of course, Great Horde allied Uzbek, and Nogai also allied Uzbek. They all freaking allied Uzbek. This is why I'm gonna start moving my troops to the border of Uzbek already. I could call Crimea into war with Great Horde just to tank this war. I think it's fine, I don't need allies long term, but I might take advantage of them in this one. I could also go for Chagatai. They did rival Uzbek. As I don't plan to conquer them now, let's go and take this alliance. It's very situational. I cannot tell you do this and this, because every game might be different at Kazan, so you have to be really looking at the alliances and mainly rivals around the place. So if I wanted to attack Great Horde, see, Crimea will be able to help, and I'm counting for them to be just separate piece out. And this will be helpful because Great Horde in the first strike is gonna focus on sieging down Crimea, not us. So I can go ahead and focus on sieging down Uzbek and separate piecing them out. So how about we take rivals, and it's gonna allow with these 3 guys. And we declare war on Great Horde on the 12th. Are we waiting for their mercs? I honestly would prefer not to wait too long. Just do that and go for the conquest of Sarash, which is the most developed province that they are having. Just go and declare. You guys just stay on the mountains and wait, while we'll be waiting for our mercs to be recruited. And I'm telling you that I will wait because they have 21,000 troops and this is mountains, so it's good position to defend, while we'll be waiting for more of the troops. And by the way, let's also build spy on the Great Horde as well as Uzbek for the siege ability. There are 2 approaches that you can leverage here. To either siege raise them, which I would prefer to do with free siege general, or you try to wipe single stacks and then take care of the rest. I'll try wiping them here, because these guys will be just too late throwing for us on time. I have a good general, so that's almost a sure stack wipe of this 9,000. Unless we roll like dog shit, which is happening. Just 1 roll, 0, yeah. We did roll like dog shit. Which is fine, it happens. Let's just go and take the siege race approach. At least you can see Crimea is winning here in Straka. They actually wiped the troops of Great Horde, so they're left with 8k of troops. You know, in general, why Uzbek seems to be huge, they have a large army. It's a rather easy target, because they only have 1 fort, which is level 1, easy to siege, and plenty of provinces to carpet siege. So what I'm doing here is just winning a siege race, while very safely carpeting around. In the meantime, Crimea, you know, they're not like super useful, but they are tanking the war, so they're making sure that Great Horde is not sieging me now, instead they are just running around these provinces. As I've lost a lot of manpower in troops in these battles, I'm gonna consolidate my infantry stacks, so we're gonna keep increasing the amount of the cav we have in the army, and I might just buy more mercs in their place as well. From Uzbek, we can take Humliet with reparations and 380 ducats, and get rid of all of these small troops around. And now, this makes this war easy peasy. I'm just not happy that Crimea is still here, but I guess it's fine. In the meantime, I just boost my stabilities, you know, maybe in like 100 years from now, I actually get prosperity in here. I would just need to build a fort in this. How about we start doing that already? While with my diplo points, I'll get rid of devastation while also increasing our income. And this is why I hate AIs. Even though Wargo is Saraj, and it's supposed to be for myself, they stole it and they did not pass the occupation because they want Saraj as well. I mean, it's fine, I can live without it, I will take in the next war. What I could do better, and I'm very clear about that, is to set up provinces of interest here, just so they would leave this province to me. But it's fine, just go ahead and focus on the provinces that we occupied, which is all of this, and leave the rest for the next war. This is all good, let's just make sure to go ahead. I have the race. Oh, it's just showing which provinces was raised, not which one can be raised. Okay, so this will be better. Let's go ahead and raise everything. We gotta generate lots of mana. And core these provinces. Oh, how about we introduce war exhaustion first? Then core, and let's get ready for the war against Nogai. So Nogai itself, of course, allied Crimea and Chagatai. Okay, it might be more war for us at this point to attack Muscovy, and then once the truce ends with these boys, could call Chagatai in, and then attack Nogai during this time. So in the meantime, we're gonna start building a free company, an additional 1,000 of cav for the war against Muscovy. I'll attack them as soon as I'll have Tech 5 to... Oh, not soon, we don't have the institution yet, yeah, so without Tech 5. Even easier, I can just go and start dealing with Ryazan, which should be more mana from raising the provinces. And then either Muscovy or Nogai, we'll see. While being a horde, I'm taking advantage of looting the provinces as much as possible. You can see this. Yes, we are taking every money out of this. So 8 more ducats out of this to be taken, and 6 more ducats. Maybe it's just 8 ducats and 6 ducats, but in early game, it's all important. Look at my spoils of war. Mr. Yazan, hello there. Just go and take care of everything. I assume that's not close to take us to institution, yeah. So I can definitely fulfill the mission for the subjugate Ryazan. There's plenty of claims on Muscovy, even cheaper to core them. Let's go and raise these provinces. Start coring. And we gotta start getting rid of war against Muscovy. There's no time to waste. No time to waste, especially that Muscovy is staying in their capital. So let's just make this a war goal. And go try wiping their... So close, yet so far. I'll put merc stacks on Moskva for fuck's sake. While the manpower troops will be running around trying to catch their troops and wipe them. Now keep in mind, my spy network on them is giving 16 siege ability, but they still have the Kremlin here and luck, because they're lucky nations. It's not as easy. Now, Vladimir's Woods, it's not a good province to attack on. We gotta find steps to fight. Because just a reminder, hordes, they are getting plus 25% shock damage on planes, and they're losing 25% shock damage on non-planes. So Woods is a big no-no for us. You know, at the same time, of course, shock and fire combined for cav is 1. For infantry, it's 0.85. So this is already stronger. But more importantly, look at the pips. We've got 4, 5, 6 pips on our cav, while infantry of Moscow, I'm not sure, it should be between 3 and 4. So that's also a big advantage on this early tech, and that's why we want to keep engaging on them. So when I see them going into steps, I'm super happy, and I'm gonna of course go around the woods to go and engage on them. Now, especially if this guy's going the other direction, I think this is gonna be a massacre. It's of course a fire phase, but whenever see shock phase, 1.5 thousand, 1.4 thousand, and fire phase is a bit more even, especially that they rolled better. Oh my god, did you see my roll on the shock phase? Yeah, easy peasy, look at the losses. Of course, I want to go a bit behind to not fight with these guys. We have to recover after this battle. And again, I think let's just consolidate our infantry troops. And honestly, I should take this privilege, which gives me a decision to contribute warriors and raise host. And raise host gives me a general 40 tradition, but also 5 cavalry troops recruited in Kazan. So maybe instead of wasting manpower on this, just go instead on Kazan. Just go a bit around. And I'll try getting this done and just get these guys away. Okay, good. Let's raise the host. And I'll stand on Kazan waiting for them to be recruited while these guys are doing a good job in Muscovy. The general we've got is 1-2-1-1, so absolute trash. That's fine. Cossack host was done super fast for first 1000. And you see it's around 20 days per each stack. See, that's why I built the gold mine fort. It's an easy defense on the mountains. And also it's protecting my gold mine. Without Muscovy bonuses, see, this is our siege ability. So siege phase is just 27 days. This is beautiful, and that's what the whole war against Muscovy is about. You take one stack with lots of cav to go around, fight them and stack wipe them. While the army with mercs, with good siege general, this is just going around and sieging now key forts. So this way we already have 30% war score and I'm going for more. So how do you think they will do in Muscovy here? They're actually trying to reinforce with everything. So how about we go and reinforce with everything, maybe not everything, but a bit as well. Yes, and that's a wipe. You keep sieging, you keep fighting. So it's important to keep sieging down because you see I already have 27 war score from battles and 40 is maximum. So in a second I wouldn't be having any ways to get more war score. Forts are giving more war score. So it's already 64 Russians that died in this war. Moscow is left with 10,000 troops and no manpower. 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 4,000 troops. And I successfully reduced my amount of infantry to 4,000 by consolidating and consolidating. I think we're done here. So this piece might seem weird for you, but if you take a look at the required provinces for the Golden Horde, I'm taking exactly what is needed here, plus trying to fix borders a bit. That's fine for this expansion, overextension and everything. Let's just go ahead and send this peace deal. Then obviously, is there anything we could concentrate? I mean, first raise, for sure, because that's more mana. Okay. Then the question is, can I still concentrate? No, not enough depth. Let's go ahead and start coring this province as an institution. Institution, I probably could have taken that if I tried it before raising. But it's fine, we're not trashing anywhere, we're in a constant war cycle. Money is also fine, I can just, use the sale titles in early on, so we still have plenty of it. And this is for the Congress of Agdiel. Okay, got it. Will be done. Could take this, but not before institution. Correction, I wouldn't get the institution anyway. After raising, it's 6.4%. Before raising, it was more like 8. I'm stating right now also provinces where there is an institution. And fully stating the ones that have the institution, and soon just probably stating only this. Yeah, it should be easy peasy to get it to 10%. And as I also have many of extra mill points, I'll go to Kazan. I shouldn't have it yet because it doesn't have institution. Yeah, first I'll state and get the institution, then I'll dev Kazan, because I want to get this mission ASAP. Because then I just conquer a province from Nogai and we've got the golden era. Now if we're just half stating this, how about I fully state this? This cost me just 320. It's fine, let's just go ahead, take an extra loan, embrace this institution, take one deck, so also the other one, do not take this one, it's not crucial. And instead let's go to Kazan, start the vignette. 230, so we've got 2 modifiers, and in a second it's time to go after Nogai. So could go and peace out Crimea immediately, and then focus on fighting here, especially with our tech advantage. There's no chance they have the tech. Okay, I'll keep the sieging guys, to go after Nogai. And these guys who car precision kill Crimea. We can do this, easy peasy. Anyway, Nogai, let's declare the war. That's gonna be tribe of for Nogai. I go straight there. The army is 12k, it's fine. You guys go and wipe the Crimean troops and then car precision white piece them. Look, it's all like by the book. Wipe. Carpet siege. D. As you can see, minus 40 almost right away. Just get a defensive edict on this beautiful gold mine. There's no chance they will siege them anytime soon. While here, with this little carpet siege, is it 59, 58? Thank you so much. We can go ahead and start doing the same with Nogai. I will probably start with wiping their armies. Can I wipe them here? I'm just pulling my whole... Was it even a question? So now Mercs can go and start dealing with rebels, or manpower troops. Mercs. Go with Mercs. My manpower troops will be carpet sieging around. See, they're all coming here, so they managed to get the access and they're trying to unite. But I think I should be still able to wipe them one by one. Because look, Mr. Raziam, how say it in Polish? Z czym do ludzi? Człowieku, z czym do ludzi? Even Yarkand is loyal? What's their liberty size? 6.3. Well, maybe if you wipe troops of Chagatai, they'll get this loyal, so you don't have to fight them. And are we about to get two wipes at the same time? This is surely wipe. How about... Yeah, this is what you like to see. So Yarkand, what's your liberty desire? Still low. We are getting there, guys. We are getting there. You know, in general, I want to get the provinces for the mission and also good borders, including Nogai and the border of Transoxiana in case I want to get rid of them later. Maybe I'm a bit impatient here, but yeah, I just went ahead, started car positioning Chagatai. They're out. I think the whole war should be out at this point. Borders keeps getting better. I don't think I can get much from raising here as those mainly low development provinces, but apparently there is a little bit here. And that should also allow us to start the golden era in the next month. Let's just go ahead, start coring. No missions really to be done here. Get my boys home and get ready for another war, because as a horde you cannot stay and do nothing. Oh no, that's a big no. Especially if we just became a great power, not bad, and a golden era master. How about we never slow down and declare a war on Novgorod, especially that for now Sweden is not helping. It's all about fixing borders and expanding in every direction, while also doing some achievements. Oh no, independent Kazakhstan just became utterly useless. 1444 siege. General, you're not worth being my company anymore. Let's go and find something new. What's 2 siege? I guess 2 siege is what we can take. So it's time for the Cossack host is being changed by the Crimean company. It's fine. For hordes, the first guarantee form I can choose from is between mortal societies of manpower or 5% tax. Who made this? Choose of Crimea ended, and I'm pretty much ready. These troops are already on the way. Why from the Novgorod, I'll probably take something like this, plus a bit of money. Thank you so much. This is most importantly a great source of tons of mana. And as I don't plan to state any of these provinces, I'll just go out to autonomy map mode and increase the autonomy to avoid the rebel. Why this stack will go on the border of Crimea. See that they are still allied to Nogai. Would Nogai even help? They will. So these guys are going on the border of Nogai. I might finish them off. Not sure about my AE here, but this should be fine. I mean, there's no need to pay extra AE or anything for Nogai provinces. I'll just take them down in a couple of years. Let's get ready for Uzbek war, which is next year. We might get a long-term alliance with Ottomans. So that's a good idea to start improving relations, especially at one point they'll start getting AE for our conquest here. Time for Tech 5, which unlocks us the first idea group. And I'm going the full horde meme. Let's go for the horde ideas. And I told you in the recent tier list that for single player you don't have to take any military ideas. That's true, and honestly here it will be probably more worth to take something like diplomatic for the province war scroll cost or admin for the coring time. What we are memeing with the horde here. So horde ideas is our opener, which you can blame on me. But you know what? No, I'm gonna follow my own guide. Let's focus admin. And we will open with admin ideas. Tribal succession happens. But at least it actually got us a better lure than we had. 535, 18 years old. The only problem is stability, but you don't really have to care about that. Before another push with the many peace deals, I can go for like as expansion impacts as my first bonus from the Age of Discovery. And the peace deal with Crimea will make the borders look better and better. I know they're not perfect, guys, but you can trust me that I'm working on it, right? My new heir is 412 and no, it's just die. It's still fine to sell the titles again. Early economy is just based on that, and I should repay this 2 loans that I've had. As I'm gonna have lots of mill points now, because I'm not taking mill ideas, it means I can go ahead and invest not into freaking Kazan. Okay, into Bashrik, please. I don't know why I misclicked that. I'm just seriously thinking, guys, should I go for deep ideas for the province for score cost? I mean, I already focused admin, so I probably should... Yeah, let's go for admin for now. Choose with Great Horde ended. That means another war. Unfortunately, Uzbek will be helping here. So I will simply go ahead for a white piece this time, and in 5 years I'm gonna kill them. Uzbek is just such a big pain in the ass. I have to get rid of them in the next war. The separate walls, why easy? That's so annoying. Now we still have AQ and Shivan because in the war score of this war. Why I'm fighting Great Horde, of course, Ottomans are grabbing Circassia. But I think I could even get out of this war without getting after AQ. Let's see, full annex. Yes, this is lovely. Same as our borders. Even more lovely will be raising all of these provinces for extra mana. Now this is not giving us cooperation cost yet. So first, go ahead and core these provinces, and then invest into that. Looks like Poland attacks Muscovy for Pskov. Well, it's alright, I'm attacking Muscovy myself in just 1 year. I'm really lacking force limit. That's why I have to go ahead and find more potential states where I did not, increase the autonomy. Let's go for this too. For now, not fully stated. Let's wait for the cooperation cost from this. I should in theory decrease the autonomy in this province, but I don't want to do that. It should be decreasing by itself over time. United Tatars, after the War of Golden Horde, gives me a bunch of new claims, especially around here. Across the Caucasus, all of the provinces, that's not an easy requirement. And subjugate the Kazakhs. Well, this mission 3 is really requiring a lot to conquer. There go the radical reforms, so you can get this event by having yearly inflation and trade efficiency advisors. And let's just go and... I mean, I'm gonna fire this guy, but I wanted to get rid of the trade guy because we need an improved relation advisor instead. So let's keep this boy. And here I got the improved relation, but on level 2, no. How about we do that and look for level 1? Screw it, let's go for level 2 advisor, it's fine, I can afford it. There goes the first cooperation because we are getting 25%. And it's also giving me religious unities as 133. With this cooperation cost, yeah, these are a bit cheaper, let's go for them. Okay, we with Moscow are numbered 2-1. I'm not so sure, but they attack us on the woods. Of course, I'll get negative modifiers as it's woods, but I'm willing to try my chances. 0-0 in rolls, okay. Nothing is happening in the fire phase. Let's see the shock phase. 7-6. Okay, I'm doing a bit more damage, but I think it's enough to win a battle like this. So yeah, if you roll 0-6. I think Poland is coming to rescue us. And at what cost I'm winning this? At least my manpower is still right. Yeah, I'm winning that even without Poland, see? We tried our chances, that should be a decent amount of the war score, yeah, 6.5, so we got the ticking war score now. Worth it. Never slowing down, it's time to take down Nogai now. Aja will be of course helping them again, but it's an easy full annex. As for Muscovy, the actual Ankodush is surrendered to us. I'm taking all of these provinces. Maybe a bit of money is always good to have some resources to keep going on. And improving the borders. I think this is good enough almost to get Ottomans into a coalition. We have to deal with the Ottomans, and I'm gonna do that today. Well, Poland took all of this terrain, so I guess I'll have to take care of them as well. Second bonus I will take in this age is CAF to inf ratio for sure. It's 20%. And thanks to this I'm over 100% now, so no issues at all. At last, guys, There we go, 25% cooperation comes from Kazani ideas. Which means that if we go to our national modifiers, you see that our cooperation cost is 45.7%. In fact, it's 50%. It's just our war exhaustion impacting that. And keep in mind, cooperation cost does not only decrease the cost of core in these provinces, but also time to core them. And having this in mind, I'll probably go and peace out Uzbek now. I should definitely take the war goal, so their capital. And how about we also try taking a border with Oirat, which tries to expand into this place. Just go ahead and take this provinces. Borders keep improving. Next step is gonna be two major wars. War with Poland and with Ottomans. And I'm gonna start with the Ottomans, which are in the middle war with Mamluks, and they have only 30k troops. This is literally the last moment to kill them. And just to be sure that you're aware, the Ottoman war is a bit bigger than just 30k, right? They have, with their allies together, over 60k troops. I've lost the first battle on the mountain because they have 3 mountain forts on our border here. That's not gonna be easy war. Let's see how it goes when we fight on the plains, with my morale being a bit depleted. And see, the morale is on our advantage. Discipline is the same. General is 3-4 versus 3-3, so their general is a bit better. And I'm rolling a 0, and they're rolling 9s. Think I should win it, but at what cost? Okay. My mercs are out of manpower from what I see. It's time to disband these mercs and recruit the new ones. So that's a perfect moment to conscript the warriors. And should I sell titles? Say titles to recruit a new merc stack. A new merc company. Just how about first we take a general and slacken. Can we wipe 27,000 Ottoman troops? I think I'm not at this stage of the game yet to be able to do that, especially when I roll zeros on the shock phases. But another 0. Yeah, I did absolutely nothing and lost more troops. Tunis must be at some different war because of the medium attitude. So if we up this 10,000 troops of them, I'm not only gonna get 3 war score because the war goal in this war is to win battles, but that should also get them. That's a bit easier than Ottoman troops. That should get them to low attitude. It's gonna be easier to get more war score then, because it's just Ottomans and AQ left in this war. AQ is gonna be also easy, they have no forts. Time to finish our admin ideas, which is admin tech cost. It's GAF capacity, so it's our 480 right now. And I think what I'll do soon after this war, it will be time to change our capital to a different region and create trade companies to organize our trade once and for all. From the Ottomans, I'm focusing on the provinces, the Crimea trade node. As told you, I'm gonna build trade companies. This also makes the borders even better. And Ottomans weaker and weaker. When I'm not slowing down, I should go after Poland. I'm just on the border of our Karakulan, so how about we deal with them and then with Poland? I should deal with both at the same time if I want to be really effective, but at this point it's about just getting good borders and then a bit less about the achievement. This is all I need, as it's gonna allow me to improve borders and take across the Caucasus. I mean, it doesn't matter how take in the next war. Let's go and get ready for a war against Poland, and then truce with Muscovy is gonna end in 4 years. That's how much time I have to deal with Poland. In the meantime, just go and, of course, raise everything, but also remove this force to save money. And I'm close to be able to embrace institutions, just take a loan. I can save the sell titles as well as just sell titles. Embrace the institution, take the technologies. I can take Tech 7 to unlock a new idea group, which is gonna be, as promised, diplomatic for the province war score cost. And let's focus Diplo next year. Mr. Lithuania, how is your army quality? That's what I thought. And guys, this is not a small war. This is not the Ottoman war, which was small. 130,000 of the troops is fighting us. It's not easy. Tricky, guys, tricky. I'm getting attacked by 70k troops in this battle, waiting for this 20 to join, but I'm not gonna wait. Let's just run away. I think the biggest pain in the ass in this war is actually Austria. It has 40k troops sieging us down. That's why I'll go and ask Hungary for access. And I'm gonna siege down Austria. Easy peasy, guys. Austria, just Vienna, is 43% of the war score, so I can go ahead and break the alliance with Poland. And even take a couple of ducats. And go and focus on sieging now the other provinces in Poland, while this 20k can go on rampage. Perfectly timed, guys. My truce with Muscovy just ended. Well, maybe not perfectly. I could have ended the war with Poland a few months ago, so my troops will be ready for Muscovy already. But this is all right. We've killed 105,000 Polish, Lithuanian and Palatinate troops. We do not count Austrians here, so it would be like 140k probably. And we're gonna take all of the eastern Lithuanian and Polish lands, improving our borders constantly, but it's still not where I want to take it. To achieve what I also do on the income side, I need to change my capital, ideally to Western Europe, but I don't have any provinces there. So we have to think Levant will be the best because I don't plan to expand much here. I just need to state this and fix the rebel situation. Then change capital to Trebizond and I can create companies in Persia, Tatari, and Eastern Europe. Mr. Trebizond, it cost me 340 points, but it's worth it and I have plenty of points to save it. And now, let's take a look at the trade companies chapters. It's not like trade regions, so that's gonna be better. I can add 1, 2. I should probably add full states. 3, 4, because I don't control enough in Crimea. So my goal right now of adding this province is to add as little provinces as possible to get 50% trade power from these trade companies, to get a merchant and start controlling my trade a bit more efficiently. At the same time, spend as little as possible gov capacity. So I have it for the further expansion. You can see it's already not much left over here. So let's start with this one. This couple of provinces is just 25%. And it's because we don't really have more trade centers to add here, besides Trebizond. So how about we concentrate and add this state as well. And at this state as well. I believe it's not gonna be still enough, so I'll probably have to pay, for an improvement here. Let's go to improvements of the trade company and build one here, right? This state is 3 point. No, this one is more. Oh, I cannot cancel. It's fine. This is 40, and this is 40. I shouldn't be spending money on that, guys. But if I say A, I should say B as well. So there it goes. That's the first merchant. That wasn't worth it, guys. Second is, I think, Samarkand. No, I don't have anything Samarkand. Novgorod will be super easy, because that's gonna be Novgorod. Remember, you're not planning to state much of this. Zlewikk and Moskva. This should be not enough yet, but it should be close. That's 47%. That's why I'm gonna choose one state. How about you take Yaroslavl state? Do Zlewikk, Zlewikk, and Zlewikk. Let's see, that's 49. And also the Novgorod state, as I don't plan to state it. Zlewikk, Zlewikk, and Zlewikk. See, that's 53%. So that's gonna be 2 additional merchants. About Astrakhan. See, I stated a big chunk of Astrakhan, but not this state. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same state, right? 5. That shouldn't be enough. Oh, that's more than enough. There are no more trade centers in this node. And how about Persia? Well, I could add this too, which won't be enough yet, but maybe in the future. Kiev, I only have 1 trade center, so no. Kazan, it's part of my states. Unless we play around Novgorod a little bit. But I don't think so. Because Persia is 20% and this is also 20%. Should just help with my trade power. So let's just wait a month tick now. Sick. How do we handle that now? Crimea is actually on my main node because I moved my capital here. Let's just go very simply. Collecting here ready. transferring. Here you can collect instead. From here I could transfer. And from here I could transfer. So it's 8.7 ducats a month from Diplo, which is already not bad. I mean, it's terrible, but it's not bad. Now it's 15, so my total income is 38, and look, almost 40% of it is coming from trade. It should be visible here. 39.7% is coming from trade. That's a very good step for building up a long-term empire, not losing tons of money anymore. While I was increasing autonomy in provinces that did not state, I think I'm gonna decrease autonomy in the provinces that are parts of my states in order to increase our maximum power, which is already decent, but get it even higher together with also our economy. And how I will do it, I think there are a couple of more provinces where I should do that, especially with the higher autonomy. Not sure if they're part of states though. Let's just keep it that way. 43 of income already. I've got the honors guy here, and I could switch focus to Diplo as promised. Let's see as it's higher, and I could increase this as well. I'm really ahead of time. I can do that. To even with increased autonomy everywhere, to still have a decent low amount of the rebels upcoming. This is something you don't see every day. Transoxiana is independent, okay, that's fine. But they also allied to Ming. How? From where I'm taking all of these promises, I don't really want to go much east in this campaign. That will allow me to raise a couple of other provinces. Just a couple, really, because it's all free dev. As really anything? Not a single province was more than free dev here. No, Nadim? Or it was already raised by someone else. Oh boy! Second war of the Ottomans, they still not destroyed, 60,000 troops. So we gotta do a lot of losses. I don't know what to take with Ottomans to make the borders good. So I'm just gonna take something like this. How about the great powers list? Yeah, we are great power number 1, but I think I was number 1 before this war already. What we have to do, I think, today is to do a few additional wars. Transoxiana and Ming to fix the borders here and take Uzbek. Genoa and France to fix the borders here, and we should be done. Oh, and at least it makes us a empire. I could form Golden Horde at this point, but I'm not sure if it's gonna break that achievement. Let's double check. Yeah, I cannot form anything, so that's gonna be just like a grand finally to change the color for better. The last Diplo idea, there it goes, that's Diplo tech cost. And the policy, which is not super important because it's additional diplomat. Oh no guys, Ming is here. We scorch earth and got out of this province. And I gotta finish off Uzbek quickly and come and help myself. Honestly, maybe you should try? I'm not so sure because this is a Merc stack, this is not my Cav stack. Keep in mind they have 9 mandate. And what's their technology? Tech 6. Okay. If Mercs or no Mercs, they have no chance of winning that. I was hoping for a wipe, but honestly long term it might be more worth just win a battle once and another. Because that's more war score. Yeah, I have to show you that, right? It's easy peasy. It's not like ideal, but it's easy peasy. You know what? I don't have to take any more war score from Ming. They don't want to be in this war. Just go back home. This is gonna be far easier now. I'm not gonna prolong this war much. These borders are more than perfect. Last step is to beat Genoa. And I told you, Genoa means France, Venice, Lucca, and Siena. But I will not go for the tribal conquest. Questions, will they come? If they do come, this is a war score. Let's go for tribal conquest, but I prefer to prepare my troops because I believe that's their whole army here. Now this is the kind of general that I'm looking for. I'm gonna slacken because it's time to rechange our mercs again. Oh no guys, Bashri just depleted. We lost 4 Diplo dev here. 1, 2, 3. I can get 3 back immediately. Killed 30k of troops, and now I have no idea where they are, so you know what guys, I'm gonna attack Poland and clear the borders here a bit more before we end in around 1500. And again, this war might be harder than the first one. 60k troops in one province. Even England landed. Since when AI England is useful? Can I wipe this 35k? Where? If it was plains, probably maybe, but here it's still a not decent win. We've lost more troops than them with this leader. In the meantime, Genoese are striking back. That should be good and quick war score for us. You know, in general, doesn't look too friendly looking at all of these numbers. So we have to play it smart. And this battle might be this kind of smart, because they're gonna attack me after the Mavtik. So I can reinforcement of the troops and get my mercs here. Because 15k might not be enough for all of these numbers around. And how about we try getting this stack as well, meaning that killing a lot of the reinforcements, and maybe eventually getting into the main battle as well, so win both. Main battle is gonna be tough. When I'm gonna reinforce? It's around 10 days from now. There's Alter in the first row, see this? Abort mission. Run. They still lost more, but it definitely hurt us. As this is anyway the last war in this this video, I'm gonna recruit yet another stack of mercs. Just need something small and cheap, and none of this is like that. Let's go for the Sekban. Yes, and the French even arrived. Good, more war score. First I need to deal with Smolensk, guys. England, France, Poland, Lithuania. Who else? Let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. I'm bringing you my whole army here. We'll see who is 3000 a day. Who's stronger now? I think, yeah. Mercs. They should be good enough to do with France. Oh, there's more than France South. France and England working together in two different wars. Not sure if I can defend Trebizond. It will all depend if these guys reinforce. If they don't, should be easy. Can I piece out these guys? One reason. Let's fight. Okay, let's get a bit of troops from the fort itself to help. It's a -2 for them, but remember it's negative shock for us in this battle, -25. It's close. 24. I think I could win before France arrives, but what we will do after that happens, I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to peace out after this battle. Come on. Come on. 10 days. Easy. Okay. Now. It was a different war. What if I scorch it and run? No. We have to phase them, guys. And I will phase them just before the Mavtik. I guess it's fine. In the meantime, I can destroy them around here. Oh yeah, I'm surely running away from this battle. Look, they're all coming in. Can I peace out? Tenth of November. Run. It did not change much war score at least. So much thing to do, but in Poland we've got maximum war score from battle, so I should be focusing on sieging down right now. Let's go for Warsaw. Well, let's go peace out Grenada first. So France, how about you face someone your own size? By your own size I mean someone that has 20k less than you. But it should be close enough. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Should be that achievement? Yep, there it goes, Tatarstan. The achievement is done. Now I can clear borders with Poland from Great Horde and finish. I don't have time to spend more than that. We've killed 144k of their troops. English? Actually English more than Polish, 56,000. I knew it would be like something like that, but told you, I don't have time for this. And I cannot take Lucky because I'm not occupying its fort, so it's fine. They'll anyway accept only 57% war score. So how about we take just a bit more than that? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Why would I waste time on that when I can be a first great power? Right? Just need some Mavtik. Now it's perfect. That gives me Crimea expansion. I mean, that was probably from Genoa. The Tatar yoke, which is even more mana, precision and everything. And that's pretty much it. So it also means we can go ahead and form the Golden Horde. Guys, this is the most perfect border I could do for you. Of course, you could conquer more, you could go even more wide, but that wasn't the goal of this video. The goal of this video is to first show you how to get this achievement and play as Kazan in this region, and second, have fun, which I hope we did deliver. So guys, if you did enjoy what we delivered, remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future content. Bye!